Hello, lovelies. How are you doing? I was just gonna say, I think Lilith just forgot about us and just got the notification. Hi, Julie. Hi, Smile. Hello, my beautiful Lilith. It's all good, my dear Sean. All right, sweetie pie. All right, I'll send a message on out to Juanson, okay? You can go and rest your beautiful soul, Lilith, if you want to, sweetie. You don't have to stick around, my love. Here we go. And then I'm going to be with Smile. Alrighty. So here we go. Sending a whole bunch of love out to our beautiful Lilith. And I'm going to go and start this off with you, my dear, beautiful friend, Julie. Here we go. Such as, voila, and voila. Okie dokie. So, how was everybody's day today? I hope it was good. Alrighty. So I've got MZ over here followed out by our beautiful Smile. I'm going to go and open up the other feed, but you do not have to do anything into it, my beautiful Lilith. I'm just going to open it on up. Like I said, if you want to go and rest, let's do this, and voila. Okay. Hold on. Ah, there you go. Much better. Okay. So we're live onto the other feed. Just got Juanson's message. If you're somewhere around Juanson, unless it's kind of stuck, nice to see you. And here we go. We are all set and ready. Let me go and pin this. You did some simple candle workings, right? Absolutely perfect, sweetie. And they're burning beautifully. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My beautiful Lilith, go and rest your beautiful soul, sweetie. Yes, I know Juanson is running late today, but go rest your beautiful soul, sweetie pie. And I'll try to write to you a little bit later, see how you're doing, otherwise tomorrow, okay? My dear Julie, yes, simple, beautiful candles. Julie, into the following candle spells that you're going to be doing, please add yourself a little bit of cinnamon, unless you already do so. You can always routinely add a little bit of cinnamon. Also, I'm going to say add a little bit, but not too much, a little bit of chili peppers, okay? The dried chili peppers that you use for like cooking, put that on in, but not a lot, just like a couple little flakes. If you put too many, it's going to give the reverse, if you will, result, and that you don't want. Okay, you could add some chili flakes too if you want to. Let me go into your... Okay, well, if ever you do purchase some, or whenever you go to the grocery store next time, tiny little dried chili flakes, they cost nothing, and they're good when you cook with them. And they're really good for spells, as much in good spells as in bad spells. All right, so here we go with our beautiful Julie. Then I'm going to come and see my beautiful Smile. So, that's it, right? He did not respond to any of those. No, honestly, and to his mind, what he does is he responds when he gets something in return from it. Otherwise, he doesn't necessarily respond. So if it's not necessarily into his own benefit, you could say he's a little bit selfish into that kind of way. And I would say, yes, you're absolutely right. But it's the way his mind functions, not just a question of being selfish. Into his mind, if no response is necessary, really, then, you know, why follow on through? And that's what he actually thinks about. So let me go and see how he feels about the messages that you sent him last night. Yes. Okay, so the picture that you want to send out, you finally did send out. Okay. No, chili flakes. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing, Elaine Tat? Chili flakes, not powder, sweetie. It was a good try. But I mean, it's an addition, my beautiful Julie. If you don't have it, you don't have it. It's okay. But next time you go grocery shopping, purchase yourself a little bit of chili flakes. Yeah. Alrighty. Nice to see you, my beautiful Elaine. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see. Getting over here, our 9 of Pentacles, followed out by our 8 of Pentacles. Also getting over here, our King of Cups. What does that mean for you, my beautiful Julie? It means that we're really quite, like every single card coming out here, this is about happiness. It's about holding on to you. It's about holding on to the outcome. It's about liking what you sent altogether. It's about wanting to put more work. 8 of Pentacles. Wanting to put more work into the relationship, into the communication. Why? Because ultimately you bring him that happiness. You bring him that joy. And if we want to add on to it, look who popped on through. The King of Cups. So even though he did not respond on back towards what you said, he did hold on to it. He did love it. And it makes him feel like he is important. It makes him feel like he is nurtured and cared for. And that's really important for him. So you're making him feel like a king who is so very loved. And he loves that about you. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. I had a very busy day. Had a lot of things to take care of. Yeah. Still waiting on news from my lawyer. Still waiting on news from the judge. Which is stressful, but other than that, I did a lot of stuff and I did good. I got a lot of my holiday shopping done. I was stressed out for my boys' gifts because I didn't know what to get them, but I put my thinking cap on today and I worked onto it. Why the lawyer and the judge, Elaine? Because I've been in separation since the month of January 2024, and I'm into a custody case with my ex, and then we do everything else that goes along, but at this moment I'm into a custody case. So yeah, that's my thing. He's a awful man, and he still gets to see the kids, and he's supposed to not see them as often very, very soon, but I'm waiting for the final judgment to come on through. Yeah, it's interesting. But I've been like waiting for, a little while. Yes, it is. It's kind of stressful, but hey. Hello, Mia. Nice to see you, sweetie. Comment vas-tu, Mia? Comment vas-tu, ma belle? All right. He does. He likes your messages. You make him feel like he's powerful, like he's interesting. Now, why hasn't he responded? Oh, well, there you go. Okay. That's what I was just saying. He didn't respond to your messages because he didn't think that it was necessary. And I know that you would think, oh, you would think that would be necessary. If somebody writes to me, I'm going to write right back to them, right? Yeah. Oui, ça va bien. J'ai plus ma grippe de la dernière fois, Mia. La dernière fois qu'on s'est vu, j'avais une grosse grippe. Ça va beaucoup mieux. Et toi? All right, I'm back with you, my beautiful Julie, chit-chatting with Mia, who's onto the shorts feed, onto the other side. All right, getting over here, our Strength. Also getting over here, our 7 of Cups. Why are we not on our Knight of Cups? Because we don't feel like we have to. I know. And the pity part about this is, if you ever said to him, it kind of hurts my feelings when you don't write back to me, when I send you messages and you don't write back, then he's going to kind of take that into a way where he's going to feel like a little bit attacked from it. So it's not really necessarily an avenue that is possible. But honestly, it's just because he didn't feel like he had to. Our Knight of Cups is really being quite motionless, not really moving, not really doing anything at this moment. So, yeah. Let's continue on over here. Getting over here, our Page of Wands. See, he doesn't believe that he has to take action. He believes that even if he doesn't necessarily say something, and it's going to be okay. But quite honestly, into his mind, I feel like he doesn't believe that he must answer, but he also believes in procrastination. He doesn't like the fact that he's a procrastinator, but he does procrastinate. It is something that he does have to work on too, because sometimes he reads it, and then he says to himself, okay, I'll reply on back. But then he kind of feels like too much time actually passes on by, and then he feels like, okay, well, this is a little bit too late. There's no point into me actually, responding on back because it's been too late. Probably doing other things, probably going to seem a little bit silly. And that is ultimately why. Yeah. Let's go and see his feelings for you today. But honestly, he's not doing anything in particular. It's just the way that he is feeling. I know, right? You don't feel good at that, right? What is that, Elaine? Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a superwoman, but I try my best. You're a sweetie pie, Elaine. You are a sweetie pie, my love. I think I have superpowers with my kids, is what I think. You read tarot. It clicked for me. You Googled it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Elaine? You Googled what? Okay, you Google it. Okay, I see what you're talking about. I thought you Googled something else. I'm like, what are you Googling? Okay. So, let's go see how he is feeling. The problem with Google is it's a beautiful tool, but it doesn't go into your intuition, doesn't go into your path. It's very general. It's a little bit like those general readings that we'll hear on YouTube and on elsewhere. They're very nice, they're very good, and they could be quite pertinent to you, but they could also not be at all. All right, sweetie pie, here we go. How's he feeling towards you today? Not into a judgmental kind of a way, getting our Chariot, our Strength, and our Three of Wands. Now, I told you that you're most likely not going to be, that he's going to be, you know, coming on up with a date for you, which you're probably going to end up meeting next week. This is pretty much what it is. We're figuring out some type of a date. You're going to be having contact from him within the following 3 days. It might not be right away, might not even be tomorrow, but within the following 3 days, you will have contact. And during that contact, I feel like you're going to have somewhat of an opening towards somewhat of a date. That being said, today, in regards of you, he's feeling quite strong. Yeah, I know you use playing cards. I know because you often talk about, yeah, you do a little bit of cartomancy. Yeah, you do, Elaine. You use the clubs and all those things. You use playing cards, which is not an easy thing to read altogether, Elaine. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. I do have some cartomancy cards. I do not use them often. I have a count who has passed away. A count, I know, sounds like he's from Transylvania, and I'm not sure. He might be. I would have to look. He passed away last year. He's the one who made my cartomancy cards. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. My mom got rid of them because she felt some bad vibes. She ordered them from the count also. I have a few cards from, a few decks from him. Yeah. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. Absolutely, sweetie pie. I shall. We're going to work onto that. We do have our full moon that is coming on up the 15th of December. So smack into the middle of December is going to be our full moon. So we're going to be able to work onto that also. Getting over here, I'm getting our Hanged Man, I'm getting our Two of Wands, and I'm getting our World. Now, the way that I'm still into what he is feeling towards you, what he is thinking about you. He's still into a place that, you know, like I said, 2-3 days, he's being a little bit stagnant. We do have our Hanged Man and we do have our World and our Two of Wands. So we're in preparation to the actual asking of, hey, do you want to meet on up? Do you want to do something? But even if he's not contacting you, know that you're always part of his heart. Know that you're always there and he never ever forgets about you. You're always into his own world, if you will. Ah, you're a sweetie pie, my beautiful Elaine. Oops. One of my elf traps just fell down. What, you're eavesdropping? What are you eavesdropping on? Oh, you're eavesdropping from learning from me. What deck? Which deck is this? Which deck? Which one? I don't know which one, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Mia. You're a sweetie pie. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you too, sweetie. I'm here to be eavesdropped on, my beautiful Elaine. At the very same time, you can come back and say what you said is true or what you said is not true. Ah, Usually we go for the it's true. Yeah. Spouse, absolutely spinning pie. We're going to look into a little bit more. We're going to go and see what causes the delay and the stagnancy for this week altogether. Question of resting. Last week he was a little bit into that phase also where he was resting. He was perfect. You didn't miss your turn, Smile, but you're going to be up in a few moments, my love. So, yeah, I'm going to say resting. He is resting, not really doing all that much altogether, sweetie. It's not that he has any problems, not that he has any issues. It's not that he's going out on dates or seeing other people. It's really a question of him not really wanting to do all that much, not really wanting to take action towards doing things. I feel like he's got ample enough with what he's got to do into his everyday life, not really looking for anything extra. Sometimes he goes into these phases where he needs extra attention, he needs extra emotion, he needs extra reassurance, but I don't feel like he's into that kind of a place at this moment. Yeah. How is Toronto so far? Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, well, Toronto's far. I'm not quite sure. Is Smile even still in Toronto? I'm not sure you are. Okay, let me continue on. Ooh, I was just going to get logged out, and I did get logged out. Hold on. Alrighty. So, Azaria, all your questions, my beautiful, Smile are in PayPal, right? Just want to make sure. I do see them here. I just want to make sure that everything is there. Now, thoughts onto your relationship today, and is Mike thinking about you today? Thoughts upon the relationship. We're going to go here. Thoughts onto the relationship. Okay. Is Mike thinking, what is he thinking about the relationship, and what is he actually thinking about you? Needing to have changes, needing to have modifications to get out of the rut that we're into at this moment, because you're a little bit stuck into a cycle. A little bit, I'm not going to say necessarily a rut might be a big word, but a little bit stuck into a cycle where you need more, you need different, you need changes, he needs changes. You both need some openings. You need to get out of the energy that you're into, and we need to move to a transformative energy where things will be changing, people will be acting differently, therefore you will, therefore he will, and that will actually help the relationship, if you will, grow and go to something that is stronger, grow to something that is bigger and better. So ultimately it is his goal within our 10 of Cups over here, but he's having issues getting to it. Basically, his main issues are he's pretty good at the way that his life is at this moment. Sometimes he wonders why he should actually change things. And the other part of it is, I really do feel as though he's a little bit into a place where it's difficult for him sometimes because he is comfortable into his life, because he's comfortable with the things that he's doing. And sometimes he has some fears, like I've mentioned before, of getting a little bit stuck into those type of cycles where you feel obligated to do things, obligated to talk with people, obligated, once you're into that committed 100% relationship, you have different type of little obligations that kind of go along with it. I don't really feel as though he's completely 100% ready for them as much as he does want them. He wants them, just not completely ready for it. So we have to help him within that confidence to make him and to allow him to be ready for it. Into his lovey-dovey thoughts today about you. I'm actually going to have to say into his lovey-dovey thoughts. He's basically thinking about you, thinking about the goodness, thinking about the good times that you guys spent together, thinking about what you do to him. Also, I feel like he's trying to send you some messages. I'm not going to say subliminal, manifestation messages. He's trying to send you messages with his heart, with his soul. And I feel like he's going to be sending you some somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. He'll be thinking about you a little bit more prominently, and I feel like he's going to send you different type of messages. He might actually even send you some type of music tonight, some type of clip or some music or something in regards to it, somewhere around the same amount of time. Azaria, I'm coming over to see you, my love. Hold on. Some birthday cake? No, not yet. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. No, unless I'm wrong, I believe our beautiful Lilith's birthday, I think, is on the 7th of December. Oh, on the 6th. Oh my God. Okay, I was close. And you were close too. We just had to go into the in-between, Elaine. In my mind, I'm like, it's a 7. I think it's a 7. It's a 7. The 6th, we were so close. All right, so I'm going to come and see over here our beautiful Zaria. I'm going to move over into the shorts feed after and send out a couple little, what is that? Imagine emoji with speech bubbles. That would be perfect. It does. It did exist, doesn't it? I'm going to move over after into the shorts feed. So if ever you're new, please do click onto an hello fish. A nice, is it fish or is it faith? It is fish. All right, click onto the subscribe button and like, and we'll be with you guys shortly. I know, seriously. No, I think so, Elaine. Let me just go and see. Zaria, I'm coming over to see you, my love. Does it exist? I swear there's an emoji with little bubbles that come out of its head. Yeah, I don't know where it is, though, but I think it does. You're not impressed? All right, fine then, fine. I'm gonna stop looking for it then, and that's that. But I believe it does exist onto my phone, anyways. Yeah. All right, I'm giving up onto it if it's not going to impress you. Zaria, sweetie pie, here we go. All right, so into the shorts feed. Anybody who is new, anybody who is there, I'll be with you guys in a few moments. Do not post any questions until mentioned, please, because they will get lost into the chat. Loves. Our beautiful Zaria, sweetie pie. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, okay. How's it going? Okay. And thank you so very much for you, my beautiful love. Let's go and see this. And your spell work is going to be redone onto the 15th, my love. So onto the 15th, everything is going to be redone. So I'll let you know how that goes at that point in time. Okay? See how that energy is kind of flowing on through. All right, so just 1 second. We're going to go and see your first question. Will you and O see each other next month? It sounds, when I say it like that, you and O, it sounds so Shakespearean. Oh, what? I got Shakespeare in mind. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see. And, hold on. So will you and O see each other next month? Julie, we will work on removing this stagnation, sweetie pie. Okay. My Ace of Wands is saying that if we want to, we could probably create it. We could probably make it happen. It's going to be necessary to make it happen, though. It's not just going to happen. So if you do really, really want it to happen, you're definitely going to have to make the moves to make it happen. That being said, let's go and get a little bit more energies. What do we need to know about it? Yeah, there's a lot of things that come into account that we have to balance out through. Okay. Let me take out a little bit more. Woo. There's still delays. So I'm going to say the overall energy is going to be the outcome of a no. So are you guys going to see each other next month? I'm going to say most likely no. Unless there's some type of big change that happens, you end up reaching on out, things are a little bit more balanced. I mean, this energy can change, you know, as much as I do. But for the moment, I'm going to say a no, simply because I do not have the outcome and I still have a lot of things that need to be modified over here. Okay, with our Two of Pentacles. Now, is O going to reach on out soon towards you? You too, my beautiful love. By the way, smell. If ever you want to do something that is nice and simple, simply with your intentions, take yourself a candle, mostly, I'm going to say red or white, but it can red or pink, but it could also be white. Like a little tea candle, even just a birthday candle, sweetie, and it burns out in like 5 minutes, a birthday candle, so it's very quick. Put your intentions into it, sweetie. Add a little cinnamon, add a little bit, like I was saying to Julie, some chili peppers. You can add a little bit of oil, and you can roll your candle. If you're using a birthday candle, let's say, or a chime candle, you can roll it into the cinnamon with the oil, a natural oil, any type that you would like, and the chili, and that is going to give you a beautiful spell in itself. Just saying, if ever you do want to try it on out in a fireproof place, of course. I don't want nobody's place burning on down. So, will you and will O reach out to you soon? We're thinking about it, and we think about it. We have a lot of things onto our plate. We feel like we have a lot of things to discuss. We feel like there's a lot that we can gain from this actual meeting and talking and communication, yet I feel like we're not quite ready to do it. My 4 wands into the ultimate position is saying that it's not going to be happening at this moment, but we are thinking about it. The fact that we're thinking about it means that the energy is out there. It is flowing on through, and things could happen. Things could change. So there is a possibility, but for the moment, the possibility of us thinking about it, we're not yet taking action. So hopefully your final destination card over here is going to switch on up and it will be into a positive. But for the moment, I'm going to say no, but it's not because we don't want to. It's not because we're not thinking about it. It's simply because we're not ready for it yet. Now, before I continue, I'm going to go and see if everything is okay into the chat over here with you. Okay, perfect. So keep it nice and keep it sweet and simple, my beautiful smile. Romeo, it's Romeo. Yeah, could be. I don't know. No, I'm actually talking about Zaria into the Shakespearean. Oh, Elaine, you need to contact people who make emojis. You're right. We need new emojis. We need some new stuff like that. Sometimes I look and I try to find, I'm like, I don't know what to have, right? I don't know what to use. None of the emojis actually fit with the way I'm feeling. All right. Is a new job coming on in this month? Is going to be our follow-up question. Let's go and see. A new job opportunity coming on up soon. What exciting news do we have? All right. Ooh, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ah, hold on. A card evaded. Let's go get it. Two of Pentacles followed out by our Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Cups. I'm actually going to say, for the moment, for this month, I'm going to say no. I need you to keep on putting a lot of time, a lot of energy into it. But I'm also going to say, be careful and be aware of different type of people that could help you. There could be somebody into the month of December that could give you some type of a connection, and that connection could help you to get a job quicker. So be open to those type of connections. It could be somebody that you know. It could be somebody you know online. It could be somebody that you're just kind of meeting as you go to a coffee shop. It could be a friend of a friend, whatever. There seems to be into the month of December a chance, an opportunity where somebody is going to be helping you to get something, but it's like part of some type of networking kind of a thing going on. So keep your opportunities open, keep that energy completely open so you're staying aligned with that, okay? And to the meanwhile, continue to be very, very proactive, because at this moment, the cards are saying more of a no. We need to kind of go back to the drawing board. We need to look again. We need to analyze again. Yet we do have that possibility of somebody helping us on out. So don't lose that into your thoughts, all right? Now, will O and you have some type? Yes. Let me go and see that. Intimacy into the next month or in February. Okay. Do we still have our Lilith who is hanging on in there? Lilith is a strong soldier. All right, Lilith, honestly, sweetie, you can go and rest your soul if you're still around, sweetie pie. What I'm going to say is the energy for you between you and O. Next month, I'm going to say a no. From here till February, I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to say basically, for me, next month is like not quite. I know it's not happening into the month of December. I'm going to say starting mid-January, third week of January, there is a possibility happening over there because I feel as though the energy is more playful. I feel like it's more passionate. I feel like things could happen if the right circumstances actually come along. So we need to continue to have that mutual desire to kind of align. Timing, communication is going to play a really, really big role into making this a reality and to making it happen. I will say a yes but the energy is going to have to align and continue the way that it's going. I will say a yes between mid-January and end of February. As for the workings are actually going really, really good. I feel as though they're actually building up the momentum at this moment. It's important for you to trust the process. Focus onto your intentions, but definitely avoid overthinking it. Don't just think about it at all times because then there's too much energy put into it. And then it ends up kind of giving different type of results often. So balance your energy, stay positive, but just let things go with the flow, okay? I did the workings for you. Everything is good. Just see how things kind of unfold. As for you, if you do anything, same thing. You got to put all your intentions into it as you're working onto it. But once you're there and once those intentions are in and the spell work or the candle work is done and finished, then you need to kind of just let it be. Don't think about it. Don't overthink. I know it's difficult, but try not to think about it too much because it allows the energy to kind of free and to kind of pass on through to an easier kind of a way. So as for me, it's going quite well onto my side, my love. Look up. What's up? Oh. Absolutely, sweetie. But you have strong faith. I do too, sweetie pie. I definitely do. Hold on. Wait, and you said something over here. Wait. Okay, I'm going to go read because I was not there. What are you going to delete, Elaine? What are you going to delete? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, you can. So you know it's the person that you know of. Okay, perfect. And last time I said something about I definitely did. And you like the idea, and the next day they stalled it, but couldn't get there. Oh my God. Okay, and that offered to return you to the project manager that you wanted. Perfect, sweetie pie. Okay, good. So maybe that's where the referral. Hi, Juanson. Maybe that's where the referral is coming on in, sweetie pie. Yes, perfect. Here you go. Sending you a whole bunch of love, my beautiful smile. Do not give up. Continue to be strong. Continue to be perfect. Continue to think, but continue to move on forward onto your own way. Stay open to the opportunities as much in love with O as within your career search. Everything is going to end up making sense and everything is going to be okay, sweetie pie. That's it, right? Yeah, I know the idea. I know we don't want no ideas, but yes, I know. I like your idea. I do, Elaine. I think you should make some new ones. You feel more positive energy between you and him, right? And you just got to get other stuff right. That's it. One step at a time, sweetie. We do have the other feed open. We do. It is open. It is. And our beautiful Lilith is going to be leaving because she's not feeling well, sweetie. Yes, but you don't really have a list at this moment, sweetie. It is what it is. See you tomorrow, my sweetie pie. My beautiful smile, I am sending you much love, sweetie. Continue within your beautiful hard work. You've got this. Okay. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Alrighty, so hold on just one tiny little moment. We are going to go on see Mimi. So Mimi is up next. Mimi from across the world. I'm going to put a little bit of a timestamp for Mimi across the world. Mimi is going to be out 36 minutes. Alrighty. Here we go. We're like loners over here tonight, Juan-san. Yeah, seriously, this 6 o'clock live, honestly, I think maybe we'll switch it to the 8 o'clock all times. I don't know, I think 6 o'clock sucks. And people end up coming on in when we're no longer there. Okay, so me. Let me go into PayPal and get your questions. So, after many months, things at work are slightly, they are better. They're better than what they used to be. Let me go and see. What are they thinking? 2. All right, let's go and see that. And maybe you'll be able to get it before maybe you go to work. I don't know, maybe. Okay, hold on. So we're just going to do this. We're going to go over there. And just give me one tiny little second. Opening on up all questions. We're going to start with work. We're going to finish on up with, well, you know who. All right. How are you doing today, my dear Juan-san? How are you feeling, love? Are you into the shorts feed, Juan-san? I feel lonely into the other one. I think I am all alone into the other one. Okay. Just one little second because, I don't know. I'm doing things. Going places. All right. I'm actually going. I'm going into the list. All right. I got it. Okay. So Mimi, sweetie pie. The things at work are definitely getting better. I know that they're not absolutely 100% good yet, but hey, let's go and see what we've got. So how is work going to be for today and tomorrow? Magician coming on through along with our 8 of Swords, also getting over here our 10 of Swords kind of walking away in our Chariot. So how is work going to be for today and tomorrow? The work energy kind of looks stable, but it does definitely have some underlying, if you will, tensions that are there. I need you to keep focusing on things professional and maintain your confidence at all times. There's going to be a couple little minor hiccups, if you will, but nothing that you simply cannot handle. Communication is definitely going to be key for you over here to ensure that things run smoothly and that they really kind of fall on through within the harmony of it all. As for how do MT and how do CH feel about you today, I'm actually going to have to say as for MT seems to be a little bit into neutral, but I'm going to add a little layer to it. I'm going to say neutral to positive mindset regarding you today. I feel like they're kind of observing more than just actually speaking. So they're keeping interactions cordial, yet a little bit straightforward at the same time. As for CH is still kind of carrying some unresolved frustrations, control tendencies, I'm going to say. but their energy feels a little bit less directed at you personally today. As for JL and SN, we're going to go and see about them. I'm feeling like we're a little bit lost into all these names, initials. Okay, so JL and SN, are they thinking about you? Kind of feels as though JM seems to think and to view you as, I'm basically going to say, a steadying presence. I feel like they feel like you've been handling things well. They appreciate the input that you put into much more than what they actually show. As for SN, SN has a lighter, a little bit more of a friendlier kind of an energy towards you, possibly actually seeing you as approachable and a little bit supportive. So is your team actually becoming a little bit more harmonious? I'm actually going to say yes. We still have quite a ways to go before being in complete harmony. Not quite sure we're ever quite going to be there, but we're definitely better than what we used to be. So there's some progress into the team dynamics. The energy is feeling like there's that mutual effort to create that better working atmosphere. Though there's lingering, I'm going to say, individual concerns that could still arise. So I'm basically going to say, let's keep fostering open communication to build that trust. Now let's go and see about Mr. Harry, thoughts and feelings. What pops on through within the thoughts and feelings of Mr. Harry? Mr. Harry, thoughts and feelings. Is there anybody new into the live feed who has subscribed and liked? If you are new, you can ask a yes or no question. Please do post your yes or no question if you do want to have a chance to have it answered. All right, so anything about Mr. Harry, thoughts and feelings? Mr. Harry's energy today feels a little bit thoughtful, okay? We're thinking about things, we're contemplating things. I feel like he's reflecting onto the past interactions that you guys have had. I feel as though he feels like there's unfinished business. Now, he doesn't seem overly emotional about it, but he does feel as though it is not finished, it is not concluded. So there is a sense of lingering thoughts about really how things are between you. You're a little bit unsure, he's a little bit unsure, nobody really quite knows what's going on and where all of this is going. We're not feeling completely happy about the energy that we have, but at the same time, we're not completely discontent. So we're somewhat into that neutral energy where we're not completely happy, but we're not dissatisfied. We're okay with the way that things are for the moment and the way that things are progressing. Anyways, Mr. Harry feels that kind of a way. Advice, if you're thinking about reaching on out or addressing anything with him, make sure that you keep it light. Consider the timing quite carefully at the very same time. And that's what I've got for you, my sweet love. Hold on. Let me pop on through over here. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, let me unfreeze it and go back in. Okay, I'm shutting off the shorts feed. I will reopen it in a second, guys. Thank you, Juanson. It's always frozen. What's up with that one? It sucks, Juanson. It is permanently frozen. There's nothing to do with it. How long has it been frozen? God knows. Probably for quite some time. All right, here we go. We'll wait a couple moments for a couple people to come on in. Here we go. And yeah, I'm thinking for the next Wednesdays, maybe to just keep it at 8. What do you think, Juanson? I think we're going to put everything at 8 o'clock all the time. I think this Wednesday is kind of screwy. I do. What do you think about it? Let me know. The shorts feed is now open. Let me know if it's working too at the same time. And let me know what you think about my idea. I know you'll say whatever's good for me is good for you because you're such a sweetie pie, but what do you truly think? Is 8 o'clock all the time better? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah. I don't know. Think about it. Let me know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to wait for the shorts feed a couple seconds to open on through. And we'll see what happens. Right, hold on. I don't know. Is it frozen? If it's frozen again, I'm giving on up onto it. I am. I think so, right? You wanted to stretch your Punjab lasso? Oh, later. Yeah, okay. Well, now you're just opening it up a whole new box. Is later better? There you go. There you go, Juanson. Look, in the meanwhile, I'm going to go and do your reading, Juanson, and that's that. That's what I have to say. It is what it is. So I'm going to go and see you, but I think starting next week, we're probably just going to put it always at 8. Like I said, though, Juanson, I'm probably going to end up changing the Wednesdays at a further time, maybe after Christmas. It's probably going to be on the Wednesdays at like 9 o'clock. It's probably just the Wednesdays are going to be later because I'm going to have to go in and pick up one Wednesday out of 2 Matthias at Evil D's. Yeah. It's into the arrangement. So, yeah. But I don't know when that's going to be starting, so I'll let you know. All right, so I'm going to go and do your reading into the meanwhile, and we'll just, kind of see how that goes. Let me just do this and that. And let's go to yours. You like it? All right, sweetie. You're not a hard population to like. You usually like it. Hey, everybody into the shorts feed. I know people are starting to come in. Hey. If anybody has subscribed, you have to subscribe. Don't play games with us. If you subscribed and you like, you can ask your yes or no question. I shall answer you. So here you go. It's working. All right. So Juanson, I'll keep you on the side a second. I'm going to go and answer some people into the shorts feed, and then I'm going to come and see you. All right. So waiting for your questions, my loves. Whenever you are ready, go ahead with it. Oh, Juanson, I see you saw your sweetie pie today. I like it. I do. Alrighty. So let's do this. Let's do that. Please start tarot. Well, that is interesting. Do you have a question, Vertigo Gaming? Well, what's your question, my beautiful cute girl? Ask your question, my love. I shall answer you, sweetie. Go ahead. I am waiting for your question. Juanson, you're going to be on up probably next. Probably. I know, right, Juanson? I'm really close of doing the same thing. Kind of feeling like it's a little bit of a troll. Yeah. What is that? Tooth and Tunes. Well, look at that. Nice to see you, love. Welcome to the live tonight. If you do have a question, yes or no, and you have subscribed, please go ahead with it. Where am I from? I'm from a beautiful place into this world, sweetie. I am. I will not say my exact location, but a lot of information is out there. Hello, Nasi. Nice to see you too. So, cute girl, whenever you're ready, go ahead with it. I am taking yes or no questions at this moment. So, if you subscribed and you're a sweetie pie, please go ahead with it and ask your question. Yes. Smart answer, right? Thank you, Vertigo. Sell your underwear. All right. Okay. This is not going to be working here. You are going to be hidden. Nobody's selling underwear to anybody. Honestly, guys, if anybody is out of place, right? Yeah, if anybody is out of place, cute girl, I'm waiting for your questions, sweetie. Then you shall be blocked from the channel, okay? So just be careful with your vibes. Only good vibes are allowed here. I know, seriously, right, Juanson? I do hear a lot of people make a lot of money with that, though. I'm just saying. Are you going to crack your competitive exam in 2025? Are you going to crack? Are you going to crack? Does that mean you're going to pass? Let's go and see what we've got. Well, let's go see what's bubbling around. Okay, I'm going to go and see that in just a few moments. I know, right, Hans? Cute girl, you can ask your question, my love. I know you said that you already subscribed. I'm already waiting for your question, my love. So please go ahead and ask your question whenever you're ready. Crack means, and you get into a good college. Thank you. You're definitely not the same age as I am, because I've never heard of such a thing. Okay, sweetie pie, you're going to have to put a little bit more effort into it, okay? You are. I'm not going to say that you're not going to. I'm going to say that you're definitely able to do so, but you need to put more work into it, because at this moment, you're not quite putting enough work into it. So for the moment, I shall say no, because I kind of feel like sometimes you're a little bit careless, sweetie. So put a little bit more effort into it, and it shall be a yes. I don't know, sweetie. Honestly, I'm going to say yes. And I'm also going to say that I usually speak French, and therefore I've never heard of such an expression. We do not use that in French. Yes, my kids have different expressions that I don't understand neither, but hey. That's it, right? Thank you, Juanson. Thank you, sweetie. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, I don't know. I'm going to go and see what's happening onto the other side at the same time, because I heard rings and dings and everything of the such. Let me go and do this. Still waiting for cute girl. Oh, you say, okay, you're still over there too. I got you. Alrighty. So voila. There you go. Will S come back to M? No contact. Let's go see. I said yes or no, Vertigo. I didn't say a general reading onto your 2025, sweetie pie. That being said, it's a little bit, it's not too far to actually say, but I'm not going to get into it. But I like you anyways. Here we go. I'm going to go and see soon our beautiful MZ, wherever you're at, sweetie. I've got your additional questions, love. All right, so is there actually going to be a contact, anything of the such? My judgment, my Five of Cups, reverse position, my Empress. Sweetie, cute girl, cute girl, love. You would like to, and I would love it for you, sweetie pie, but please do not hate the messenger, sweetie pie. I'm going to say a no. I'm going to say a no. I kind of feel, it's not that, I do feel like there's sorrow. I do feel like there's some pain. I do feel like there's still some remaining feelings that are there, but I don't necessarily see a return or a comeback, my love. I'm sorry, sweetie. No, I don't believe that she is Vertigo game. Be nice and sweet now. Cute girl is not a troll in any kind of a way. Cute girl, sending you much love, sweetie pie, okay? Thank you for your beautiful patience, and stay true to your heart, sweet one, okay? Things will get better, I promise you, my love. Okay, if anybody else, who else is into the shorts feed other than Cute Girl and Vertigo Gaming, who has subscribed, who is nice, sweet, and who has a yes or no question that you would like to have answered? If you are there, go ahead with it. Don't have to be sorry. Not a problem, Vertigo. My beautiful Julie, are you somewhere around? You are. You're there. Hi, Angela. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're all cute girls, aren't we? You want to know if you're going to get in college. If you're going to get in college, it's going to be a yes. Your question previously was, are you going to get into a really good college? And I said, not at the moment. You're going to get into college, but you need to work onto your grades. You need to put more work into it if you want to get into a better college. That being said, where you get into college in 2025, the answer is yes, sweetie. All right, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Julie into the meanwhile. Sweet love, let's go and see. So I said that MRU now are, I did. You are. The thing between you guys is the following, my love. The thing between you guys, sweetie, is this. I'm going to go with this deck. You're always a little bit into a place where it's always kind of borderline, right? we have positive, we have good, we have a lot of things that are happening in all different kind of ways, but they come in cycles. And they seem to be coming in cycles of threes. So it's always 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Different I'm going to say number 3 is very important for you, generally speaking, between you and M in many different kind of ways. There's a lot of symbolisms towards it that affects a lot your relationship altogether. The problem over here is, in order to get out of the stagnancy, we need to have M feel better about himself, feel confident, and we need to make him realize that being into a committed relationship is not about tying himself on down to the chair, not being able to move and nothing happening into life. It just means that we're kind of turning the page, we're moving to something else, and it's okay. There's nothing bad that's going to happen. That's what he needs to know. That's what he needs to realize. And that can take a certain amount of time. So there are some phases where he's very, very strong and he's there at all times. And then there are some phases where he kind of pulls on back, which is now he's into that pulling on back stage. Within the following 7 days or so, you're going to end up seeing him again, but then you're going to end up being back into the same thing. Christmas is going to be arriving. Probably the next time after you see him, probably not going to see him again till Christmas time. It's probably going to go till after, like New Year. So we want to get out of that. But for that, we need to leave him some time. We need to continue with our workings. But time and our workings are truly going to be doing it all together. Yeah. What's what? Daily time of life? You guess I'm from France? Absolument pas. No, I am not from France, sweetie pie. Je parle français, mais parlo italiano anche. So, I'm going to let you figure that one out, sweetie. If you guess it, I'll say it. All right? If you guess it, I'll say it. It's a little bit like a Rumpelstiltskin. How's that? Alrighty, so let's go and see into your question number 1. Yes, that's it. We're usually here, Virgo, at a later time, like Watson said. We're here earlier today, but usually we're here at 8 p.m. Thank you, beautiful Dime. If you give me a moment, Dime, I'll answer you. Post your question, Dime. I'll answer you in just a second. Okay, sweetie pie? Mara, also, sweetie. Mara, also. Wish you luck. No, I'll answer you. I don't need to wish you luck, sweetie. Mara, I'll be with you in a few moments also. Okay, don't post your question right away, my love. That being said, are you guys going to get out of that stagnancy? At some point, you shall. We do have our lovers in reverse position, right? Getting over here, our 3 of Cups kind of popping on through. So ultimately we have the wants and the desires into the main card. Being together, having celebrations, having good times. That is there. The only little thing is that we're still into this. I'm going to say you're still stuck into this energy going into the beginning of the new year. It's not going to change in December. Not going to change most likely in January. What's going to be important to focus on is not the negative, but the positive. The more we focus onto the positive, the more the positive energy will flow on through, and the more the manifestations will be able to pass on through easier, and will be able to actually give you what you want and what he wants. Therefore, we'll be able to open up those doors for you. So that's going to be really important. Let's focus on to what you've got. Let's focus on to having meaningful contacts, meaningful meetings. And with those 2 elements, we should be able to break these barriers on down, hopefully for Valentine's Day, sweetie. No, not that easy to trick, right? I know, right, Watson? Honestly. You're talking about your lasso, but you should be talking about your broom. Your broom or your magical wand. And I'm not talking about this actual wand. Has Mike ever thought about you guys getting married and having kids recently? That I'm going to go and see. I know there's been so many of them, sweetie. I know we're always stuck into the over and over and over and over again, right? I know, so many times. But my beautiful Julie, what you have to look at is you've been into the same situation so many times into the past. Yes, you have, but no, you haven't. if you really, really analyze and you really look, right? When did you actually be into this type of a situation where he was reaching out weekly, where he was sending you little bits, little pieces of information, a bunch of, when were you into that type of a situation with him? Never really. You've been into a relationship with him for a short period of time, maybe not necessarily actually saying the commitment word, but it lasted a certain period of time. But you guys have gotten to a different level where there's comfortability, where there's openness, and there's a lot of playfulness also. There's a lot that have changed into a very, very small amount of time. And I feel like even though we don't quite have what we want, we must be grateful for what we have, because they are beautiful blessings altogether. We could have something completely different going on at this moment. We could still have no contact. We could still have, you know, so on, so on. Mehak, give me a second. You'll be able to post your question, okay? Just give me a second. Thank you, Mara, sweetie. Thank you, my love. Okay, anybody into the shorts feed? I'm talking about Dime, Mada, and Mehak. Please hold on one moment. I will answer all three of you beautiful souls. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right with you guys, okay? We're going to start with a Dime. Dime, if you're still here, post your question, please, love. Exactly, Julie. So we've got a lot going on. It's just that sometimes we focus on what we don't have. But we need to continue to focus onto the good, onto the positive, because there's so much that we do have at this moment, right? Yes. No, he's not seeing anybody else, and he's not interested in anybody else. Honestly, he is completely focused upon you, my love. Let's go see. Has he thought about you guys getting married and having kids together recently? Mara, you want to know, will he return? Thank you for posting, sweetie. Dime, will you ever have love? Will you ever get married? Love, married. Perfect. And Mehak, sweetie, what's your question? Post it, love. I will answer you also. Dime, I have your question. Thank you. Mara, I have your question also. Looking for Mihak. Hopefully I'm saying your names well, guys, okay? If I'm not, I'm sorry. Will our contact to meet up things? No contact. Gotcha, sweetie. Thank you for posting. Okay, so Mahak, you're next. And then I've got Dime and I've got Mada. Okay, getting over here. I'm not with you guys yet, though. Just give me a moment. I'm still with our beautiful Julie. Getting to the world, getting some, still a little bit of unstable. I feel like he thinks about it, but I don't feel like it's mainly into his thoughts. He thinks more about what's going to be the next meeting. What are you doing now? What's the next meeting? What's it going to be like later? Marriage, he has not thought about for the moment. He has thought about children, though. He has thought about children, especially when he went to write into the book. About 3 weeks ago, he wrote like a line or two into that children's book. That he has done. Marriage, he has not thought about into the last, I'm going to say, into the last 3 or 4 weeks. Marriage, no. Children, absolutely. But I feel like it's not because he doesn't want it. Okay, I'm going to go and take out some cards and verify that for you. It's not because he doesn't want it. It's because he's just not there at this moment. He's more thinking about being there, being with you, spending some time with you. That's where he's more focused at this moment. Yeah. Here we go. Bye, Vertigo. Have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie pie. Go and study, sweetie. Get yourself into a good college, love, okay? Alrighty. So that being said, getting over here, you see, he does want to have the marriage into the long run. He's just not quite ready for it. He's holding on to the thought, but he's not juggling with it. He's not thinking about it at this moment. But he does still want it. That's it. Exactly. That's what you got to do, my sweetie pie. That's all that we need, my love. That's all that we need. All that we need, my beautiful Julie, is for you guys to be able to spend more time together. More of that quality time will give more of a commitment. The commitment will lead to marriage and children and so on. We got to take it baby steps, especially since his mind goes all over the place. But what's important is his mind can go all over the place. What's important is that his heart is always there with you. With love, with tenderness, and with care. His heart is with you. You're good for gold, sweetie pie. All right? You've got this, my love. I will definitely help you every single step of the way. You know I will. I'm not going anywhere, sweetie pie. I shall help you with all the powers that I have, sweet love. You know what we should do, Julie? I just had, like Lilith would say, a brain fart. Julie, we should do at the very same time, me and you, we should have a planned time where we do a spell together. The exact same spell together at the same time. So we have a fusion of your energy and my energy that is going into the same direction. We should do that. Let me know when you're ready. I'll do it at the same time as you. All right? Yes, we should do that. We've done it before with Juanson and Lilith. Like that, we have more than one energy that is gathered at the same time, and it's so much more powerful. So yeah, okay. Let me know your availabilities when you usually do them, Julie. I can do some into the daytime, but I know, that you work. Give me the time frames when you can do them. Okay, we'll chat later. We've got it. Let me know when you're available to do them, and we'll work at it, okay? Hello, High Priestess. I'm going to be with you in just a few moments, sweetie. Don't go too far. I'll be with you in about 2 minutes, okay, love? Julie, I'll chat with you later, sweetie. Send me your timeline, and that's it. I can always do it after the lives at all times. Sure. Talk with you later, sweetie pie. Sending you much love, sweet one. My beautiful High Priestess, I'm going to be with you in just a moment. I'm going to start by going to see over here, Mara. Okay, so let me go over here. Is R going to contact you? No, that is Mihawk. Well, let me go and see you. Will R contact M to mend things? I don't want to do that deck. I want to do this one. This one's for you. Okay, so Mihawk, this is for you, sweetie. Mada and Dime are going to be on up next. So will R contact you? Will R contact M to mend things? No contact. We're thinking about it with our King of Wands, our Ace of Wands, wanting to do so. 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to say a yes within the following probably 4 to 5 weeks. If the energy doesn't change, 4 to 5 weeks is a definite yes. The energy is there. We're thinking about you. We're still loving you, and we're thinking about taking that action, sweetie. So it is a yes. Good for you, my love. Mara, is he going to return? Will he return? Dime is next, followed out by our beautiful High Priestess. So will he return? We're going to go and see that. Ace of Wands again. 2 of Cups. Nice. 6 of Wands. Okay, the love is still there, sweetie. We still have love. We still have thoughts. We still have desires. My problem is I'm not necessarily getting any action. So are we going to return? I'll take another card on out for you to go and see if he's going to take that action towards you. You might be the one who's going to have to do some action though. But let's just go and figure it out. So will he return? All right. He's not feeling judged by you in any kind of ways. 8 of Pentacles. He's willing to put the work back into the relationship. He's willing to mend it, but he might need a little bit of a kick in the bonbon. He might need a little bit of communication, sweetie. If you're actually able to reach on out towards him in any kind of a way, a very nice, sweet kind of a way, then please do so. Just kind of say, I've been thinking about you. How are you doing? And just kind of see how things go. That could help you get the relationship back. So, is he going to return? I'm going to say he's going to need a little bit of a push, but he could definitely return. And Dime, are you going to end up by finding love, sweetie? Are you going to end up getting married? Dime, I do have to say before I answer your question, If it is more than 6 months away, and even 3 months, a lot of things can change, all right? But I'm going to tell you what I can see at this moment, but please do know that the energy can definitely change along the way. High Priestess, you're next, my love. So, will you, yes or no? My beautiful love, you will definitely find some love. There's absolutely no doubt about it. There's going to be some transitions happening towards you, and you ultimately are going to be happy. Will you get married? Yes. Will you meet somebody, be in love? Absolutely. Kind of goes along with it, right? I'm not going to say you're not. The main person that you're going to be meeting, that you're going to be getting married to, seems to be in September 2025. Somewhere between the 13th and the 15th of December. Now, from here till there, a lot of things can change. You could be meeting other people. You could date with other people, you know. But as for your question, the true love, beautiful true love, will be happening and entering into your life into the month of September. And I actually see, though, the marriage being in 2027. So will you get married? I feel like you're actually going to get married to that person that you're going to meet next September 2025, love. Good for you, sweetie pie. God bless you too, my sweetie pie, Madiha, sweetie. Absolutely, my love. All right, so let me go on. See, hi, Priestess. How are you doing, my sweet? Let me go and get your question. Here you go. How are you doing, Watson? Dime, I am wishing you a lovely evening. Bless your sweet soul. Hi, Priestess. Whoa, yes, good. Loving. Okay, so we've got movement. We have movement. You got a call. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Was inconsistent with the requirements. Okay. And the also habits in social work is working as a community health worker experience. Okay. Actually, I'm the problem is until you actually have your license, I don't know if there's anything that is legal. You would have to look if there's anything that kind of legally binds you within that, my beautiful High Priestess. Yeah, I kind of feel like we need to look at that a little bit, right? Yes, it is holy. It is a person. She's into the other life, sweetie pie. That being said, to answer your question, Juanita answered it really, really quite well. I see things, I know things without having any cards whatsoever, so it is quite intuitive. It is coming from messages that I do receive. I use the cards because it's good for you guys, you like it, and it does give me extra information every once in a while. But that being said, I already know the answer before you even ask it. And that's it. Yes. Let me go and see over here what I've got going on for you. You're back, Virgo, sweetie. You're back, love. I thought you had left. So, High Priestess, I'm definitely going to say for you into all of this, right? Yeah, it's a family thing, guys. My mom does the exact same thing. My grandma, she's now passed away, but same thing also. So here you go. Let me go and see for you, sweet love, what's going to be happening with that. Just for me, of course, Vertigo, just for me. Bien sûr. Okay, so the call from the recruiter can actually be really, really quite good altogether, okay? Could be something that is very, very promising for you. There is no doubt about it. There's different type of factors to consider regarding the actual requirements and the timing of those. So let's go and see what we've got, okay? The recruiter really did like you because she did actually kind of come on back, right? She did. For the moment, no, vertical. I'm sorry, sweetie. In January, we will be back with our super chat, so you'll be able to super chat from that point on. But for the moment, we only have PayPal love. So, what's important over here is, I feel like there's a chance for you to have success and to have progress within this. I feel like this is a beautiful opportunity for you to open up that door to growth. It could actually be a beautiful role for you that's going to help you to align with your connections that are going to help you advance into your career. Now, the recruiter actually reaching out towards you again really does reflect that you left that very strong impression previously onto this person. She really does want to help you. She believes into you and she believes into your potential. The requirements might still present somewhat of a challenge, like I said, though, because we're missing a little bit of that relevant experience, if you will. That being said, I'm going to say you need to trust into the timing over here. The call is suggesting that there's movement into your career journey, which is perfect. I feel like your skills can be transferable into a certain kind of a way, all right? Because of what you've done. Your experience as a community health worker is definitely valuable. And I feel like that kind of frames on in with the terms, and it could definitely go on in into some type of school social work setting. No doubt about it. So continue to emphasize upon communication, advocacy, and understanding the diverse needs that are necessary into that role. Always be very, very persistent into it altogether, my sweet love. Do not feel discouraged into it at all. The recruiter's outreach towards you is very visible, and she really does want to help you out in a million different kind of ways. So let me go and see if you're actually going to get this position or not. Okay. You should be getting your license soon, shouldn't you, sweetie? All right, Vertigo, sweetie. You want to know if you're going to become a doctor? All right, hold on. Over here, my beautiful high priestess, I am still with you, sweetie pie. So do you have some chances of getting this? We have the beautiful connection that is there. That is definitely shared in a million different kind of ways. Also getting over here our strength, though. I'm getting some voyage. I'm getting some changes. I'm getting our Queen of Wands taking some action. I'm actually getting some very happy outcome. Sweetie pie, I'm actually going to have to say, even though you do not have exactly what it is that is necessary, it might be like you're really going to have to work hard onto the interview and everything as such. But I'm actually going to say you have a really, really good chance at getting a really good opportunity over here, sweetie. It could definitely be yours, my love. Definitely. 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands. You're taking your position. You're taking your stand over here. You're going towards your ultimate 10 of Cups, where there's your happiness as a position that you want. You're into the midst of changing. You're going from one position to another. That's going to bring you more. That's going to bring you an awful lot. You have to believe into yourself. You have to have more strength and confidence into yourself. But that being said, this reach out is a beautiful one for you. Sweetie, I'm going to say very high possibilities of you getting this position, sweet one. Absolutely, my love. And I love that. And let me go see. I've been chit-chatting. I don't even know if that was your question. Let me go and see. You would be a good candidate. Absolutely. She caught out of nowhere. Yes. Is anything? Yes. Okay, so that is your actual question. Anything going to be coming out of this? Something really, really quite good can be coming out of this, my sweet love. You could definitely get this position. So I'm going to say yes. Remain strong. Remain faithful. Continue into your beautiful thoughts, into your ideas, into your manifestations. This truly could be your stepping stone, sweetie. Absolutely. Are you still around, High Priestess? Simply saying, I don't see you chit-chatting. Just hoping you're still there. Otherwise, I'll put somewhat of a timestamp. Let me know. Let me know if you're still around in some kind of a way. Do we believe in spirits and higher beings here, though? Hi, Angela, sweetie. Angela, if you have a question, you can definitely post your question. Holly, I'm actually going to say that's a question that belongs to you, sweetie. Most people who do follow tarot, who do follow angel, spirit, everything as such, they do believe into manifestations and everything as such. So I will actually say yes. But exactly right, Juanson. It depends on you. It is very relative to the individual. But most people who do believe in tarot, oracles, angels, life after death, whatever, whatever kind of connection you want to find to it, witchcraft, whatever, we always end up believing into something. What that something is belongs to you, though. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. It would just be me talking about anything. We're going to put a little bit of a timestamp for High Priestess. I'm very afraid that a High Priestess was not actually here for her reading. So I'm going to put 1:14 for High Priestess. I'm going to put Mimi at 36 minutes. Do I have a cat? No, I do not have a cat, sweetie. I have a dog. I have a Snoopy dog. I have a beagle. He is tricolor, so he has 3 colors. He's cute as heck, and he's about 1.5 years old. Yes, no cat, no cat. Not yet. My daughter does want to have a cat. Who knows? But my son wants to have a bunny, so who knows? Oh, you are there, High Priestess. I know. Let's keep those beautiful fingers crossed. You definitely do have this, my sweetie pie. You do. Once you get your license, everything is going to fall into place and everything is going to be so much easier. But I do feel as though this woman can be a little bit of that, if you will, I'm going to say the word trampoline. She could be that step that you need to go and get what you want before even actually getting your license. So let's keep everything crossed, sweetie pie. You've got this, my love. Yeah. You've got a golden Rottweiler. Oh, you got a big dog. Yeah, I got a tiny little dog. Oh, hello, Karine. Hello, Karian. It is nice to see you. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, it's all good. High Priestess, honestly, into the normal feed, I know there's always like a distance. There's like sometimes there's like a good 5 minutes between what I'm actually saying and what you're getting. Into the shorts feed, it comes out automatically, but into the normal feed, I don't know why. There's always a delay. Yeah. Cats are cute. Cats are cute. They are. It's a different thing. It's a different game. It's something else. I'm not much into the big doggies. I like the big doggies, but they take a lot of room. And they need a lot of exercise. And I'm not all that much into it. I prefer the smaller ones. Yes. Oh, sweetie. That is a question that is only yours. I know, Vertigo. They do need a lot of attention. I don't have that much attention to give. I have 3 kids. I prefer to give my attention to my kids. That being said, holy sweetie, will you ever find happiness? I don't even need the cards for that, sweetie. Your purpose, I can't tell you what it is. I know what it is, but I can't tell you. Your purpose is what it is meant to do. If I tell you what your purpose is, you're already going to know right away what it is that you need to do. You're going to go and do it, and then what's going to happen, right? I don't want you to drop, unalive at this moment. So figure out your purpose as you move on forward. How do you find happiness? You find happiness by analyzing your life. What is good? What is not good? What's not good? Take it away. What's good? Bring it on in. Bring more of what is good. Fuel your soul with passions and happiness and good people. And you will find that inner happiness that will bring you to your purpose. Everybody's purpose in life is to be happy, by the way. Life is not meant to be sucky or horrible or sad or depressing. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be positive. So if it is not, we must find the tools within ourselves or around us to make it that kind of a way. Everybody's purpose is good. If you turn into an evil kind of a way, then you've definitely turned onto the wrong track. And if you want to be a doctor, I hope that your purpose is good, sweetie pie. I want you to be a good doctor. I know. I want you to be a good doctor, and I want you to save a lot of lives, and I want you to help a lot of people. So if that is your main purpose, is to help people, you're already onto a beautiful path, love. You can go with your question, Karine. You can. You don't see how to ask. Oh, the paid, you have to go through PayPal for that. Yes. Yeah. Juanson, do you want to put the PayPal link so Karian can go to it, sweetie pie? Alrighty. Let me go and see our dear Juanson into the meanwhile, okay? Here we go. Let me go over here. I'm going to come and see you, my dear. Please read it.
All right, let's see. Let's get 3 more shuffles. What are the...
That's up to you to do that, sweetie. That is up to you to do what it is that you need to do. And then you're going to be good for gold. I know. There's nothing going on here, Juanson. You can jump back onto the other side. I'm going to do your reading, and we're slowly going to finish things up. That's what we're slowly going to do, my love. So, my dear Juanson, I had already kind of opened up your reading earlier, just never really quite did it. So, let's go forward with it. So, you did see your sweetie pie today, from what I can see. Oh, I know, right? Meow. I like it. And you were able to say hi and ask if she was leaving early. And she said no. You asked if she was going outside to eat. Okay. Did you have any kind of a way to actually go out and eat with her? Would that be a possibility? Because if it would be nice. Just saying. So let's go see how she'd actually feel when you said hi and everything of the such. We're going to go and do that. So I'm going to start by going to look at Elizabeth's energy towards you today. Is going to be the first step on up. And then we're going to kind of navigate through your other questions, all right? So, Elizabeth energy towards you today. Page of Pentacles, followed by our Three of Wands, also getting over your Hanged Man into a different position. I'm basically going to say over here, Elizabeth kind of seemed really quite pleasantly, I'm going to say pleasantly neutral, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is, during the interaction altogether. I feel like her energy is actually suggesting that she was happy to exchange a moment of kindness with you, but she was a little bit kind of more focused onto her immediate plans, like lunch. So she appreciated your thoughtfulness and your casual approach, even if it didn't kind of seem like it was coming across into a very, very emotional kind of a way. When you said hi and you talked with her, she felt comfortable, she felt at ease. Your approach, it was not overwhelming in any kind of a way. It definitely did allow her to stay into her natural flow. And she did. She saw you as somebody who is nice, sweet, friendly, thoughtful, and you kind of added a little bit of that beautiful, pleasant touch to her day. So was it nice and was it important? Absolutely. Was she happy to see you? She was, but she was showing it into a very subtle kind of a way. She was not necessarily displaying very strong emotions, very quite outwardly, right? But she did recognize and value your friendliness altogether. So what exactly was she thinking about you into all this interaction with our Ace of Pentacles popping on through? I'm going to say there's a fleeting thought after your interaction that kind of created a little bit of a positive impression during the day. But she was also kind of wondering, the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool definitely does say it. When are you going to be taking this action? When are you going to take this action towards me? I'm waiting for you to do so, right? So I feel like her energy is light, it is focused into the present. I don't necessarily feel as though she had a lot of hidden messages or anything of the such, but I feel as though she wanted to have, and she ultimately does want to have that connection with you, which we stated over here with our Ace and our Fool. So that's going to be important into the future. If we go into the general reading, we're going to go on and peep on through into the general reading. We're going to open on up a little bit of Lenormand to go and check that on through. Lenormand, here we go. What do we have into Lenormand? Oh, a park and a bouquet. But our fox. Our fox in reverse is perfect. Nobody's playing no games with you. There's no fox. There's no snakes. There's no nothing of the such. This week could bring some unexpected opportunities or changes Remain open to different type of paths that are going to be opening for you. Always trust into the flow of events, even though it might seem like there are small little steps. They are going to lead to something that is significant into the outcome later. So stay positive and stay quite flexible all the way on through. If we move on forward to, again, see snake in reverse. That is good. Mice in reverse is good. Sweet Lord. But you don't quite have the key. You don't quite have the key to open up her heart and soul at this moment. So there's still a little bit of a pause that is there. You're into a moment where the connections and the choices into the relationships are definitely heightened between you and Elizabeth. Authenticity, vulnerability is going to strengthen the bonds. Indecision could definitely hold you on back. So continue to pursue love, focus on to building the trust and the mutual respect that you guys have, and everything is going to be absolutely perfect, sweetie. If we move on forward to an angel message, your path is guided by divine timing. Trust into the synchronicities that you encounter. They are leading you closer to your purpose and to the connections that are meant for you. And an oracle message for you: follow your intuition. The subtle nudges and feelings that you are experiencing are your soul's way of guiding you towards alignment and joy. Let's go to the Book of Tarot. Here we go. Let's do this. And let's go towards the Book of Tarot. And see what pops on through. And then I'm going to give you some messages of love. All right. Oh no, I can see you jumping around. All right. And after that, my dear Watson, I'm going to go on and make sure that everything is okie dokie. Actually, I'm going to go and do it right away. And I'm going to say we're probably going to end up the live for tonight. But next weekend, we're probably going to be at 8. Probably at 8, I think. The Wednesday lives are always a little bit kind of strange. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to log out of there, and we're going to go back over here. Alrighty. The Fool. The answer is no, and ask again later after you let go of the issue. All right. And let's go for some love messages. Love messages for you are going to be the following. You make my heart feel at home no matter where we are. Your smile is the brightest part of my day. Loving you feels like breathing. I can't stop, nor do I want to. With you, even silence speaks volumes of love. You're not just my favorite chapter. You're my whole story. How cute is that, honestly? That being said, we're going to end the live for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be at our usual time, so 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please do come back and see us tomorrow at our usual time. Juanson, thank you, my sweet love. I only have 2 timestamps for you, so I'll send them on out before I completely forget about them. Onto the shorts feed. See you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Onto the other feed. It's basically just you, Juanson. Love you. I'll see you later.